Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Harbor. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch downfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Terrapins will try to keep this drive moving. Trying to extend the play. Throws to the tight end. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Williams. Oh, the football comes out. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. He's found some room at the 45.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
It's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Terrapins. This quarterback on fire today. Here's a point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Smothers. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. NC State comes to the line quickly. In third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Now the important point after attempt. They knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle, but first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Terrapins looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's the option play. The Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. They love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. And he fires the football to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires it on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He lets it go. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
This one will be fair caught. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to throw. It's Bailey. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a... by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And they get him down after the completion. NC State comes to the line quickly. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State. But they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense operating at peak efficiency to come to the line again. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. He brought him down for a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. They go with a direct snap. Tackle made after just a short gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he needs to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. NC State comes to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Signs the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The shotgun handoff here. Finding space at the 20. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? He lets it go on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.